Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more EU for the Three Mountains, playing as Ryukyu. We are still engaged in a very long war against the Ottomans, and I can only imagine it will continue to stay very long for a very long time. This is going to be absolutely going up to our call for peace. The question is, how much can we get out of the Ottomans first? And if the Bohemians can actually get Constantinople siege down, that's going to be great. It's going to give them a lot of extra war exhaustion. Let's get up here and kill these guys. We are not very far off, only a few months, from being able to get our next military idea, which will end up giving me artillery combat ability in addition to 5% more, there we go, 5% more discipline, which also another policy for another 5% for a total of 10% discipline, which is going to be a huge advantage as we fight. Would love to get another 10% discipline. Separatists that are not really my problem. I don't know where you're going to go next, but should be able to deal with that. We have a lot of admin power that we're sitting on at the moment. We are 2 years ahead of time on tech still. I don't need any stability or anything, so I suppose we could do a little bit of admin development, but I want to save a lot of this power. What I may end up doing is just going ahead and popping the golden era. The question is, do I do it now or do I do it later? It depends on if I find myself about to get engaged in a really unpleasant fight with the Ottomans. If so, then I'll pop it. But it would allow me to save a lot of power as I core lands from the Ottomans and take some extra vassals and so on. So Fezzan just lost their troops. So let's get down over here and worry about that fort. So Fezzan, you now would accept vassalization. You will give me your money. You don't have much, but you'll give it to me anyway. And now we get to call you in on this, and I have somebody I can feed from Tunis if we so desire. Cool. Colonialism against Aragon. They have colonies next to me, apparently. I don't know what they have or where they got it, but alright. You could use a general. But I don't have the space for that. We're going to go up here to Kahir. Cairo, I think, is what it's supposed to be. Let's keep our troops nearby. We're going to end up having a full 100 stack in one area. If I can just get down those forts, they can reinforce each other. That'll be even easier. Transoxiana, I do want to knock out of this war. Russia is taking a little bit of lands out of them right now, but that's honestly fine. Steady, boys! Oh, yes. Free discipline. Sure, man. And in one more month, we should be able to get the next one. Golconda declares war on Baumanis. Go ahead and fight each other. I don't care. Okay, you should be able to fight them up over here. Let's see if we can piece out Transoxiana. There's really not a lot that he can do. We won a siege. Good job. I guess we can push up over here. As long as Bohemia stays somewhat nearby, they might defend me. Transoxiana. So I want you to return as many cores as you can. That's it? Really? Alright. So we'll return a bunch to Khorasan, some off to Afghanistan. That's being returned to Kazakh. Do I want to feed off things to Kazakh or Uzbek? No, that's the only person who has a core. All right. Then, yeah, we want to take off some more land. So I'm going to hand this stuff off to Afghanistan. I don't expect a full annexation. What I do want to do is make sure we get his forts out of here. Golistan is going off. Merv, however, is not. I guess we'll hand this off to Khorasan. Less forts he has, the easier this is going to be in the future. I can hand this off to Kazakh. There you are. Let's see if this will work. Kind of running out of things to do. I guess we'll take Merv. I don't really know what I want. Kind of wanted to give Termez off to Afghanistan. But it looks like that's not going to be an option. So let's see if we can hand this off to Khorasan as well. He does accept a 94% peace deal. And that is it. That is the perfect amount that we can take off. All right, so that knocks Transoxiana out of the war. If I wanted to remove him from his alliance with the Ottomans, I would, but as things are, I'm actually okay with him being in this war, or being in future wars against the Ottomans. It just kind of makes things a little bit easier. I didn't realize that was going to Afghanistan. Oops, I kind of gave some border gore up there, but okay. So Transoxiana is done. Let's get unblack flagged, and then we will worry about going somewhere else, maybe attacking from the east. Now, what is going on over here, Bohemia? Why are you attacking these guys? You sure that's smart? I don't think it's smart. I'm not going to assist him. I don't think I can get there in time. Go, 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 Bohemia. You've done an amazing job so far. All right, let's get our artillery combat ability and our discipline. Then let's go to our policies. Now, I don't have any more free policies. I definitely prefer this over the manpower. This preserves manpower by not dying. I'm going to repeal provincial taxation system. That way I'm not paying any extra military power because I'm still going to need to save up for some tech. But we are now a lot stronger. 10% discipline is very good. Very, very good. All right. How are we doing over here? We still haven't taken this fort? Good lord. Okay. Advancement of the Bushi. They gain influence. Probably fine. Good job on that fort. Let's move over here, I guess. So you guys actually could backtrack and go over here. But I guess we'll keep the troops close together. Just make sure we don't get dogpiled. Though I'm pretty sure most of the Ottoman troops are still up here trying to deal with Russia. Speaking of Russia, he's got 80,000 summit troops that are sitting, or that are running away right now. Vinland accepted peace with Verden. Again, this means nothing until they wipe peace with Norway. Good job, Bohemia. I see the Ottomans are heading down over here. Managed to kill the particularists. Good. Asmat is done. Which means now I feel more confident about doing yet another colony. So we're going to call you. Is there actually anyone I can do? Yes, there's some colonies down over here I can get. I am not protecting against natives, am I? Let's go ahead and train up a few small stacks that can do that. How do I make, let's say, Ethiopia like me? If I influence them, perhaps? Wouldn't cost me a lot of money. How much do I need for my mission? 150 opinion is all I have to get. Delhi is just not thrilled, the aggressive expansion and stuff. They also desire a lot of my land. We're rapidly approaching a point where we're just going to have to end our relationship with Delhi. We are almost able to get enough opinion with Bohemia, so we will finish that mission soon. That'll be good. Look at you go. Look at you. That is a lot of troops. The power of the sword. Morale of armies plus 15%! Oh yeah, come at me, bro. 10% discipline, 15% extra morale, all in one video. Oh yeah, we're gonna get you. Look at that, you got Constantinople. Thank you. He still doesn't have a lot of war exhaustion. I think he's paying it down. Where would I want to tell the Ottomans to go next? Tell you what, why don't you guys go for these forts? Go for those two if you can. Yeah, see, look at him respond. He's actually doing stuff. Thank you, AI. I don't need conquest against my own colonial nation. Thank you very much. Claims fabricated by the 13 colonies. Meh. I cannot believe that Ashikaga is once again becoming a dominant player. Let's top off with Korea. Still working on Liang. And I guess we did say we wanted to try and improve the Kutai. Just sitting on this overextension. Don't mind me. Don't see any rebels I have to worry about over here. I will try to keep these guys down. I mean, once I hand it off, it's not going to be my problem, but even so. I cannot believe we still haven't got this fort. There it is. As soon as I pay attention over here, that's what happens. I wish you guys would go and kill these guys while they're sieging down Oman, but if you don't want to, so that's just fine. We got this fort. I'm going to split. Go get all this and give him war exhaustion. Bohemia is training up a ton of troops. Did you just lose a lot of troops and that's why you're rebuilding? Guessing that's what happened. I'm going to move these guys and just sit by Constantinople so we can try to persuade him not to take it. Because I imagine one thing he's going to do is run down there and take his capital. Because now we have a ticking war score. And there's a very good chance he's about to dump 100,000 troops down there. There goes the siege of Treviso. You guys are going to come down over here. Again, just keeping some reinforcements nearby until I can figure out what else to do. Alright, there's a lot of Ottomans over here. I do need a general in this vicinity. We're going to push over a little bit, see if we can't get to Astrakhan. 25% war score and low war enthusiasm for the Ottomans is certainly nice. Pull off of Korea. Let's actually consider some of my options here. So we can have you return cores to people that I don't care about. I can definitely make you give stuff to Malacca, but why bother? All I care about are the people that I control. I can't take a lot of land personally. Nor do I really need to. But I can do little things like this, which allow me to kind of split you up a little bit and make things difficult. Now, for example, let's suppose I created the Mamluks as a vassal. That'd be pretty strong, because they're going to have a lot of cores. You know, I do something like this. I mean, look how much we're going to be able to take out of him this war. So I'll take all of this, and this kind of splits you up. I'll release the Mamluks, and they'll get everything here. Who else could I release? Greece would be an option, but I prefer somebody I can actually get to. So, like, what about somebody over here? We could release Nogai. But so far, this is all you would accept, which is not much, and it's not nearly enough, but yeah. There goes another siege. Okay, that actually is going very well. He mostly has level 2 forts. We are going to go ahead and do some carpet sieging, because he's kind of left himself open. Let's start working our way up to Jerusalem. We could release Syria. Maybe. Releasing the Mamluks as a very powerful state would be very strong. But again, what about, like, Anatolia? Most of the nations that were over here originally died a long time ago, so their cores don't exist. So there's actually no one I can really create here. Can't create the Byzantines, can't create any of that. We could create, like, let's say, Bulgaria, Wallachia, Transylvania. Yeah. Could also create a lot of people down here in Serbia. Releasing Greece could be pretty strong, because we'll be able to use them to have return cores later. You know, take that. The cool thing is, a lot of this is also considered to be distant overseas territory. What was I saying about 100,000 troops? He is sending 250,000 troops. Ha ha ha. Yes, those are things that he is prone to doing. He really wants his capital back, and I can't say I blame him. So we are putting ourselves in a needlessly risky spot. Let's back up here for a second. I am not taking on that many troops. No way. You're going to get your capital back. We're going to lose a ticking war score. Oh, well. Most importantly, though, let's just go get more forts while we sit here and while we wait. He's brought his entire army. Well, almost. Like 2/3 of his army just to get one fort back. Tell me how that makes sense. It doesn't. It's a dumb choice. He's being dumb. Checking to see if there's anything I care about. Okay, so this is all going to be done. Let's go and defend these guys and kill their separatists. No, let's not waste the manpower. We don't care. Hey, Bushi, can I demand power from you yet? No. Making sure I don't forget any of that. Ethiopia is not fully happy with me yet. What if I offered you military access? There we go. We can finally finish that mission. Trustworthy allies, Diplo Rep. Also, we can acquire subjects for a reduction of diplomatic annexation costs for 25 years. Also, we can create a grand fleet, which means my morale of navies goes up. And we can also dominate trade, which means I can get land development and a local trade power. And we can't quite go for the expand overseas. For that, I need to own 5 provinces across 3 different trade companies. Which will take a little while. What kind of rebels we got? We got a few. Let's go over here and actually put these guys down. We should be able to get them down into the negative. And then we'll move up over here, if I can remember. Okay. Once the Ottomans are done sieging their capital... Oh my gosh, the amount of attrition you should be taking right now. Are you really taking 5% attrition on 275,000 troops? It certainly seems like you are. Your manpower pool should plummet. Tell me they're actually losing. They're losing like 12 to 14,000 manpower per month. Yeah, just keep doing that. You wanted to make this war like really easy? Keep doing that. That's going to go very well for you, I have no doubt in my mind. You are a very smart person, Ottoman. And there goes the Siege of Constantinople. Of course, they got it super duper fast. But whatever. I'd say that was well worth it. Now, the question is, are they going to turn around and say, hey, look, we have 288,000 troops. We can just plow through everything. That's the fear. It even might be likely. I mean, let's keep our troops together and see what happens. Taxes or settlers? Settlers. Let's just... I mean, money is good, but not a high priority for me right now. Okay, so let's see what he does. He might decide to dogpile hard. And if he does, that's going to be difficult. His primary disadvantage, honestly, is that he's going to have a limited combat width. Like, it wouldn't go well for him if he does. I mean, it would hurt us too, but, like, he actually will lose a lot of stuff. Okay, let's go siege all of this. Split, split, and split. You're going to go here, 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 and here. We are still working on these forts. The troops are still on their way from Asia. Been kind of taking their sweet freaking time. So what's going to happen up here, guys? Okay, see, that's the dogpiling I was talking about. He's still taking so much attrition as he does this, though. Do I assist the Ottomans? It's suicidal, right? Because here's the thing, right? So there's limited combat width. What is the current combat width in the game? 36. So he can have 36 infantry and 36 cannons in the front line. He's going to have to gradually stack all them in. If I keep gradually feeding troops in here, we can beat him. Just from the fact that 280,000 troops will be losing morale, whereas I just keep refreshing the troops and keeping our combat width up. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I think I am understanding the mechanics of the game correctly, and this should work. And if we can reduce the morale of 280,000 troops and shatter them all, like, that's not a bad thing either. Let's get these guys in position to siphon in when I'm ready. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. So there's his full stack. It's 172, but really it's only 72,000 troops fighting at a time. We will fill out this stack and then just keep siphoning people in. Now, we have a -1 penalty. But we're going to keep refreshing our morale here. Well, I say that, and then it doesn't look like that's going to work well. He's shattering me pretty hard. Keep going, though. You arrive on the 19th. I can get in here on the 18th. I'm going to stop. You're going to back up. You're going to force march. You're going to run in there. Just keep trying. Hang on. 15th. We're about to refresh our front line. They just shattered a bunch of the front line, but we're coming in with high... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, never mind. This is now backup time. Okay, he rolled really well. Ouch. Oh, God. Ouch. That hurt. Okay. Yeah, ouch time. Okay, that did not work the way I thought it would. I think we actually could have done that, but him rolling a 9 compared to effectively my 1... that was not going to happen. Let's get a good combat general in charge over here. Okay. Okay. So the good news is I think we did manage to save Bohemia from losing all those troops. Dang it, this is exactly what I was talking about with Tunis, by the way. Once you guys are done sieging this part of Egypt, go kill Tunis. He just trained up some new troops, which I knew he would do the moment we killed his army. And he's just going to come back in the back line and unsiege all this nonsense, and I'm just not okay with that. So get over here. We've won that siege. Good job. I know where all of his troops are, so he's not going to be a threat to me right now. Let's go grab all this. We'll need to take Constantinople back, so I can get that ticking war score eventually. What is this? Oh. Well, that's fun. Do we have any nearby transport navies that can get me over here? The 4th Fleet is all the way in Africa, isn't it? I think so. Okay. We didn't get stack wiped, so that's good. Breton Canada has rivaled Newfoundland. Okay, he's got a lot of troops over here. Honestly, like, while he's doing this, this is where we should be attacking in other avenues. You know? Where I know he isn't, that is where we should be attacking. Come on, Russia. Actually participate here. I've been doing all this lifting for you. I think he's about to attack me. We're going to retreat. Pretty confident that's what he wants to do anyway. Alright, we're going to keep our troops nearby, so we will be able to try to ward him off, at least until Bohemia figures out what they want to do. The Ottomans are still strong, though. But we're getting free sieges in. I mean, he can only do so much. I'm getting my sieges. The goal has to be to take as many forts away from him as possible to make all consecutive wars easier. Okay, this is a questionable choice. But we are going to try and assist. Might need to force march my way up here. I think the Ottomans have decided they are not going to reinforce him and that that's a suicide run. Which I don't agree with. I think he could defend it, but he's not going to. What kind of stats do you have, Bohemia? Pretty darn good morale. The big problem is the Ottomans actually do have a lot of discipline. You know what we're going to do? We're going to start our golden age now. For the next 50 years of the game, half of our remaining time, basically, we are going to get to do another 10% morale, and everything is going to be cheaper. Let's see how much damage we can do to him now. I'm coming, Bohemia. I'm coming. All right, yeah, he's definitely not committing to that fight anymore. So he's going to lose that. Good. Do not need to be force marching here anymore. Who's stacked on me right now? Bohemia? Okay. Let's see what we can do with that. So Ostrakhan has been sieged. What else we got? We can go all the way over here, I suppose. I finally have some vassals arriving. And now they're leaving and going back to the east. Don't ask me why. I can't actually get here, I just realized. We can't do anything to Tunis until we have the naval dominance. Okay, go here, 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 and here. Scottish separatists have fired. Yukon separatists have fired. Okay, we're capped out on some power. 1 year ahead of time on admin tech still. We just need to survive that for a few more months. Here's a siege of Sham. We're splitting the troops up a little dangerously, but it's probably okay. Who else should I... What else should I be doing with my diplomats? Honestly, just improving with random vassals and stuff. Aragon declares war on the Papal State. Well, you can do that if you want, but all that's going to happen is you're going to take it, and then they're... Oh! And then they're going to demand you give this stuff back. And you're going to do it because I think you're Catholic. Okay, we need to force march our way in here because this is going to be a big fight. I didn't mean to attack that stack. He is committing into it, though, so we should as well. Please roll better than that. Come on. Here comes Bohemia. Come on. He is committing everything he's got. This is the battle of the frickin' century. Come on. Hold that line. Oh my gosh. It is the fight. Okay, an 8? No. This is where I back up. Sorry, Bohemia. I know you're about to get murdered, but no. That was too big of a fight. I'm not interested in taking more losses than that. How much manpower can you possibly have left? How do you have this much manpower left? What just happened here? 10,000 cavalry? The Bohemians just threw away 10,000 cavalry? How could you do this? All right. Russia's down over here, I just realized. Hello. We are rapidly reaching a point where I'm not sure we can win this war. Only because the Ottomans are stubbornly deciding to keep literally everything they've got in one area. Very stubbornly. I'm going to apply pressure to as many Actually, you know something we're going to do? We're going to come over here. We're going to take a general, and we are going to go and kill these guys finally. Like, no matter how well we play, it is difficult to deal with 280,000 troops all in one area. Especially when he seems to not actually be taking that much attrition. What I want is to go and get his capital again. Like, he's not even willing to give me the stuff I wanted earlier. Not anymore. So we really need to get more forts, but I need to get that capital back. I also need my stupid, worthless daimyos to get back down here and do something useful. That is the other thing I need. Because the vassal swarm has applied absolutely zero pressure. Well, not absolutely. There's technically this down here, but it's not much. Go chase down this army, see what we can get. Okay, both of these are done. Excellent. We can probably go for another colony. Oh, right. Haha. I don't even think there are a lot of natives out here, so the odds of them rising up are pretty low, but still. Let's get another one over here, I guess. Whoops, I forgot. Gotta press the button. Send colonist. Train up one more infantry we can send over there. Let's go apply more pressure to Tunis. Okay. More forts. I really wish I had a bit more pressure I could apply. Whoa, hello. Okay, he has decided that he sees some small stacks that he wants to kill. Which makes sense. I don't know how he has 120% discipline. Like, I thought my discipline was going to be pretty good here. We, by the way, do have almost 100 army tradition. Didn't expect that. I have 117 discipline. But I thought that that was going to be a huge advantage. I didn't think that it was going to be just being on par with him. Alright, run in here and kill him. He has somehow more manpower than I do now. I don't know what's going on. I guess he really is just generating that much manpower. I hate fighting the Ottomans sometimes. Such an OP nation. Alright, I see possibly an opportunity to kill. Could really use a lot more reinforcements, and I could really use the Bohemians' help. He can force march a lot of troops to assist here. But I might be able to get a good hit in here. Bohemia is going to assist. I mean, I see like 50,000, 80,000 troops that are moving east and not over here, and that's one of the reasons I want to attack while we can. I've got some good numbers, and he's not going to be able to commit everything quickly. Okay, rolling a 7 to a 2 certainly helps. Rolling a 6 to a 3 certainly helps. Here come reinforcements. Not a stack wipe, but it was a lot of kills. Good. Denmark, what are you doing down here? Milan? Oh yeah, you are indeed fighting Milan. I guess, oh yeah. Well, wait, no. Who are they? Is Bohemia involved in another war? No, I don't know who's gonna go kill Denmark's troops. But I'm very curious. Okay, there goes a siege. Let's run down over here. Keep some stacks together because he's actually planning on fighting me. We were able to hurt him. Where are you running to? Here? Banias? Or to Mascate? I don't know, but let's chase him down. I'd like to free the general up to go somewhere else now. One more month and we would have been able to get the tech. We're just going to go ahead and sack some points here. Okay. Let's get this general out of here. Okay, so we are applying pressure on some more level 2 forts. You need a general. A really good combat general. Why are you running away? No, you're not running away, but you did take a lot of morale damage. Let's see if we can't surround this guy. Yes, it's another 100,000 or so. Let's see if we can't get in here. Defected province. These guys, I'm okay with it. I mean, I wanted to have some troops over here to deal with it, and I lost a province technically, but, I mean, meh. Okay, you're not allowed to be here. You need to get out of that. You guys... Bengal should be able to deal with these Bengali separatists. I mean, I don't know why they would, because it's theirs. But sometimes they do. Okay, so yes, sure enough, he was running over here, but I'm buying some time to get over here and try to stack wipe it. Come on, man. I got a couple more years to make this work. Trust your neighbor, alright? So where are you going? You're gonna go south? Let's pin that guy down. See if Bohemia assists. He's locked going south, so he's not going to reinforce here, which means, yes, we have a defensive terrain thing, but I'll have double his numbers. And we missed. Great, it was a 50-50 chance that we can catch him, and we failed. I do love when that happens. He says sarcastically, with a certain level of hatred in his heart. We are grossly over our time, I just realized, so we need to be ending up this video. I need to get down here to get Constantinople again. If we can somehow ignore these armies, punch through these forts, and get Constantinople, we might just be able to end this war on some pretty good terms. The odds of me getting a 100% peace deal are, let's say, non-existent. But we can cause some damage. Go and kill Tunis again. You need to try to catch his troops down over here. Those will be some easy kills. Russia has taken a lot of sieges. Your war enthusiasm's pretty darn low. I don't want to peace out until Russia does, frankly. This is just... With Russia involved, this is the best advantage I'm going to get. It's just one of those classic scenarios of, hey, the player is fighting me. Prioritize the player. And that is literally a function of the AI in EU4. They almost always prioritize the player if they think they have a chance, which obviously they do. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I hope you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.